Imagine your morning coffee looking you dead in the eye and screaming, "Your job will melt faster than my ice." Absurd? Not really. Resumes are already being shredded while AI feasts first. And if that sounds like a joke, look around. AI has already become the new gatekeeper. You were sitting at your desk, sipping cold coffee, scrolling job boards, when suddenly the words, "AI just killed another career path," flash across your screen. You feel that pit in your stomach, the one that whispers, "Am I next?" Everyone told you tech was safe, but here you are watching entry-level coding roles and customer support jobs vanish like socks in the dryer. AI is moving faster than most of us can breathe. But today, I'm exposing the 5 roles ChatGPT itself would rather die than attempt. These roles are not just safe, but they are fortresses in a storm. Stick around, because missing even one could cost you the future you are working toward. Let's get real for a second. If you are early in your career or trying to break into tech, you are already fighting against algorithms that filter resumes before humans even see them. Add AI gobbling up junior roles, and the climb looks more like scaling a cliff without ropes. But there are jobs too messy, too human, too complex for AI to touch. Think of them as the last unbreakable vaults in a collapsing system. I'm talking about cybersecurity, architecture, creativity, ethics, and hands-on physical expertise. You need to know exactly where to aim your energy. Comment below if you have felt the chill of applying to jobs that suddenly vanish into AI's mouth. Cybersecurity and incident response is first, and let me tell you, it's chaos. Hackers are not playing checkers. They are playing 4D chess blindfolded while setting the board on fire. AI can help scan logs or sniff patterns, but when a real breach happens, it takes humans with calm nerves, critical judgment, and intuition to stop the bleeding. Imagine waking up at 3 a.m. to fight an invisible war where billions of dollars are on the line. That's not a script ChatGPT can run. That's a battlefield demanding human oversight. If you have ever wanted to be the person everyone calls when the lights go out, this is your fortress. Drop in the comments. Would you thrive under that kind of pressure, or would you run? Now, let's talk software and cloud architecture, the master planners of the digital kingdom. It's one thing to code a function. It's another to design a system that serves millions without collapsing. AI can generate code snippets, sure, but it can't design the entire stadium and predict where every single fan will sit, cheer, and exit safely. Architects think in systems, connections, and consequences. The very things AI struggles to imagine holistically. They are the ones translating messy business needs into reliable, scalable designs. If you have got that big picture brain, this is where you future-proof yourself. Think you could handle being the architect of a city where the traffic is data? Let me know in the comments. But let's not forget the most underestimated roles in tech. Product managers and UX designers. AI doesn't understand pain, joy, frustration, or delight. It can't walk into a user's shoes, feel their confusion, and craft an experience that makes them whisper, "Wow, this just works." Humans crave connection, and these roles require empathy on steroids. They bridge engineers with end users, strategy with emotion. Every app you love is the result of someone obsessing over your clicks, taps, and sighs. AI can copy patterns, but it can't feel your grandma struggling to use her first smartphone. Think you are empathetic enough to turn frustration into joy? Say so in the comments. Now let's step into a world AI absolutely loathes. Law, ethics, and judgment. Lawyers, mediators, compliance experts are roles that thrive on context, morality, and persuasion. AI might spit out legal text, but would you trust it to decide child custody, negotiate peace between companies, or interpret subtle nuances of human betrayal? These are not binary problems. They are messy, emotional, and deeply human. Every case is unique, and lives often hang in the balance. You can't automate conscience. And if you have ever thought about combining logic with empathy, this is where the future still needs humans. Drop your thoughts. Could you stomach making decisions AI refuses to touch? And here's where it gets even more surprising. Trades and skilled tech labor. Picture an IoT technician installing smart sensors in a chaotic factory, wires running like veins through steel. Imagine climbing under a desk to fix the hardware that keeps an entire office online. AI can't crawl, climb, or twist a wrench. It has no hands, no grit, no sweat. While white-collar jobs are disappearing into AI's algorithms, blue-collar tech workers are suddenly the new royalty. Gen Z is already catching on, fleeing into trades for job security. Do you think you'd trade a cubicle for hands-on work if it meant AI-proof security? Comment below. Entry-level coding, data entry, content moderation roles people thought were safe are dropping off job boards like flies. Stanford research shows junior listings shrinking double digits, and it's the youngest workers bleeding first. Meanwhile, older professionals with human-heavy expertise are untouched. It's unfair, but it's also reality. And it's why focusing on roles AI won't dare to touch is the smartest bet you can make. Don't just prepare for the storm. Stand in the only buildings that won't collapse. Which of the 5 fortresses feels most aligned with your strengths? Let's zoom out for perspective. AI is not evil, it's a tool. But tools break humans who don't adapt. If you are waiting for schools or companies to protect you, you'll be crushed. The market is already showing us what's happening. Jobs that require repetitive tasks are bleeding out, while jobs demanding judgment, design, and dexterity are thriving. This isn't about hype, it's about survival. Imagine your future self thanking you for not wasting years climbing a ladder AI already burned down. That's the difference between watching your career evaporate and building one that endures. The real tension isn't whether AI can replace you, it's whether you are focusing on replaceable skills. People who chase coding boot camps without strategy may end up in roles AI is already cannibalizing. But if you are intentional, you can leapfrog into areas where human uniqueness is power. Don't waste time building skills AI can brute force overnight. Build the ones it literally cannot replicate. Ask yourself right now, are you sharpening skills of survival or skills of sacrifice? Tell me in the comments what side of the line you are on. Think of cybersecurity like firefighters, architects like city planners, product managers like diplomats, lawyers like guardians, and technicians like builders. AI doesn't want those jobs because they require human stakes. Fear, creativity, justice, sweat. These are careers where a single mistake can't be undone by hitting undo. And the people who step into them are not just safe, they are indispensable. It's no longer about prestige, it's about resilience. When you think about your next move, think survival first, prestige later. Which role here feels like survival to you? AI will flood the market with mediocre output, but that only makes true human expertise more valuable. The world doesn't need another generated code snippet. It needs someone who knows when that snippet will explode under pressure. It doesn't need another auto-designed app. It needs someone who can make your grandmother smile when she taps a screen. It doesn't need AI's legal jargon. It needs human judgment, and it doesn't need robots crawling under your desk. It needs a technician who actually fits under there. The flood makes the islands more precious. Do you see yourself as an island or as part of the flood? The reality is your career is either going to be AI resistant or AI roadkill. There's no polite way to put it. And waiting for certainty is the fastest way to lose everything. People who act now, who choose fortresses, will look back in 10 years untouchable. People who hesitate will be staring at a resume no one reads. You have to decide which group you are in before it's too late. Drop a comment right now. Fortress or roadkill? Let's bring it home. Cybersecurity, architecture, product and UX, law and skilled trades. These are the careers ChatGPT would rather self-destruct than attempt. They are not glamorous shortcuts, they are survival strategies. And survival is the name of the game when 13% of entry-level roles are already gone and the trend keeps climbing. If you are serious about a future-proof path, plant your flag here. Don't waste years in roles already marked for extinction. Focus where AI won't dare to go. Which of these 5 are you bold enough to chase? Your next move is critical. Do you double down on skills already sinking, or pivot into domains where your humanity is the competitive edge? Only one of those choices gives you power in the storm. This is not just about landing a job. It's about protecting your future self from irrelevance. Every decision you make today is a domino for the next decade. Think hard, act faster, and choose wisely. And when you do, the storm can rage all it wants, but you'll still be standing. Now tell me in the comments which fortress you are walking into. Found this valuable? Watch our playlists for more practical, expert-level insights on digital transformation and leading your career into the next era of growth. And don't forget to share this video with anyone who needs a clearer strategy. Knowledge is power, and the more people who understand this, the more successful your organization will be. Simplify the tech, amplify the impact. If you care about keeping your online activity private and secure, NordVPN is one of the most reliable tools you can use. Their military-grade encryption ensures your data is safe from hackers, trackers, and even your internet service provider. You can bypass geo-restrictions to access content that's not available in your region. The app is easy to use across all major devices, from desktops to smartphones, and even your router. Use the link in the description to sign up for the current deal and secure your connection today.